Okay, so what is the deal with affirmations? Affirmations, where we hear about them all the time. Do they work? Don't they work? And why? I'm not really a big fan of them, and I'll explain, because that kind of flies in the face of what so many online coaches and offline coaches and all sorts of people kind of in this law of attraction, new age era or environment talk about. But yes, I guess I look at affirmations in a slightly different way. So wanted to share that with you today and just see, what your thoughts are on it. So tell me, have you ever used affirmations? And what do you think about them? That's what we're exploring today. So hi, I am Kylie. I am the Alignment Whisperer, and I help you get into alignment with your inner wisdom, that thing inside of you, that inner power and inner knowledge that has all the answers. And I'm coming to you from beautiful Sydney, Australia, and this is your daily dose of alignment. Okay, affirmations, they are the latest thing. Well, they're all the rage, I guess. They're not really the latest thing. People love using them, but there is a key mistake or a really important aspect that I think people get totally wrong when it comes to affirmations. And that's what I want to talk about today. So here's the thing. Affirmations are like putting yourself in the place of where you want to be, the thing that you want to be or do or have, and creating a statement. Always put in the positive and always put in the now, that you repeat over and over. And here's where I think this all falls down. It's probably the biggest thing is the repetition, which is not how it works when it comes to the law of attraction. The repetition, the emphasis on the verbal aspect, and then also the misunderstanding of the energetic aspect. So this is where I think affirmations fall down and become the thing that trips us up, and why they don't work for so many people. So here's when it comes to attracting things into your life, the way that it works is vibrationally and energetically. And affirmations, of course, can take that into consideration, but often they don't. Often when you're using an affirmation, it's more like a plea. I don't have this thing and I want it. I don't have this thing and I want it. I don't have this thing and I want it, is the energy. That's the vibration that's being put into that affirmation. It's almost like please, I want it. And that comes from a place of fear and anxiety, and it comes from a place of not having or being or doing the thing that you're affirming towards. So you can say whatever words you want, but the vibration that you're putting out is one of lack and scarcity and of not having it. Is this making sense to you? Are you kind of understanding how the energy that you put into something is absolutely all that matters? Nothing else matters. You can say all the beautiful words and they can be placed in the most perfect way, but if the energy that you're bringing to it is one of lack, then the words mean nothing. The energy means everything. You're putting out the energy of lack. And the problem is that when our big goals and dreams and desires, when we look at them as something we want, the immediate thing that comes up, it's human nature. Like you can't not do this. When you think of that thing you don't have, that's you think about that you don't have it. So you think about that thing you want, and then immediately the next thought or feeling is, but I don't have it. So this is where when people use affirmations, they're actually enhancing and increasing the energy of I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it, which is the exact opposite of the energy you want to be putting out from a vibrational law of attraction aspect. I don't have it is the energy that you're putting out there when you say affirmations. So there's two ways around this. Does this make sense? I hope I'm not the only one who I have used affirmations on and off for years, and they feel nice because they're nice words, but I've never got real results from them. And I know for myself that when I say something or write it over and over, and it's something that I deeply and strongly want but don't have, all I feel about it when I'm in that headspace is that I don't have it. Now, there are two ways around it, and of course people who use affirmations don't always have this experience, because if you are able to say or write your affirmation with the energy of having it, then it's completely different. But I don't hear this. I don't hear people talking about this. They talk about how you word the affirmation, but not the energy that you bring to it. It's more about just repeating. Now, here's the thing. When there's something that you want to do or be or have, and that's something that's very strongly in your energy of, desiring, all you need to do is once. This is what I want. You just need to do it once. You don't have to repeat it every day. You don't have to repeat it 100 times every day. It's not like some kind of magic spell. If you say it 10,000 times, it will be true. No. And especially if you say it 10,000 times, and every time you say it, the energy or the vibration that you're bringing to it is, I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it. Well, my God, what you're actually doing is creating the exact opposite, right? The exact opposite situation of what you want. You only need to do it once, and you've done that. You already know that, this is what I want. Then it's about understanding what the energy of that being or doing or having that thing is. What does the energy of that feel like? Does it feel like satisfaction? Does it feel like joy, like happiness, like excitement? Whatever the energy that when you have that $1 million in the bank, or you have that fabulous lover in the bed, or you have that awesome body that you want, what does that feel like energetically? And then just get yourself energetically into that place, not thinking about that thing necessarily. In fact, if thinking about that thing, if thinking about having a particular body that you don't currently have, if thinking about that makes you feel, I don't have it, and it brings you to the energy of lack, then don't think about that thing. Don't say the affirmations. Don't think about the thing. Don't put yourself in the energy of not having it. Instead, actively put yourself in the energy of what the feeling is of it, not the actual. If we're talking about, let's say a body type that you want, or losing weight or whatever it is that you want, put yourself in what it feels like to feel fantastic and attractive and healthy, and then just think about that. Put your energy towards that. So the way that when I work with clients, what we often talk about is, okay, so what thing in your life brings you a lot of joy and happiness and ease? And it might be something simple like, I love walking in the morning. I love playing with my cat. I love thinking about my grandmother. Okay, so if there's a thing in your life. With one client, it was his cat. He just, I could see it. As soon as he started talking about his cat, his whole face relaxed. he just kind of lit up, and there was this smile. And there's something in your life that gives you that feeling too. It's just a pure feeling of unadulterated, like, Now, that's the thing that you then spend a lot of time and energy thinking about. That thing, because that thing puts you in the vibration that draws to you all of the things that you want. You've already done the asking. You've already said, this is the thing I want, whatever it is, the body, the money, the relationship, whatever. So that's done. Do it once. You don't do it. Don't even need to do it twice. If it's something that you strongly desire, then that desire is in existence. Now you need to put yourself in the energetic space that attracts that. And sometimes that will mean not thinking about the thing, but thinking about something completely different, because that thing, that your pussycat or, make sure it's something that really has only the energy of positivity around it. Like you could say your children, but let's face it, we have a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to thinking about our children. Like, of course we love them, but we wish they wouldn't, or wish they would, etc. So there's like a mixed energy with that. So find something that has a very pure, unadulterated energy. Yeah, like your kitty cat or whatever it is. It could be something inanimate. It could be like a piece of clothing that you have that you just adore. You put on those boots and you feel like $1 million. Then that's the thing that you think about. Now, this almost seems too simple, but the point is that it's your vibration that the universe hears. It's your vibration that creates the attraction. The attractor factor comes from your vibration, not your words. Words, nothing. So you could have the most perfectly crafted affirmation with all the right, it's put in the positive and all that kind of thing. And yet the vibration behind that affirmation is like, but I don't have it. I've been saying this affirmation over and over again. And so you're vibrating with lack. It's almost like, don't think about pink elephants. Like you can't say that sentence and not think about pink elephants. It's like you can't say the affirmation and not feel, but I don't have it. Now, that's not 100% true, because if you are very, very, very careful and intentional, you can bring the energy of having it purely to it. But for most people, unless you've got an incredibly strong and you're able to direct your mind, unless you're a really good meditator who can direct 100% of your mind and your attention 100% of the time, this is usually like you're playing with fire. You're saying these words and they are bringing up the opposite of the vibration that having that thing or being that thing or doing that thing is actually, which is what you want to bring to mind. So that's the key when it comes to affirmations. That's why I don't really like using them. I find that they do more harm than good. Yeah, I know, crazy. crazy, call me crazy. But this is the thing. If they do more harm than good, then just don't do them. Find something that makes you feel absolutely abundant or loved or accepted, or whatever the vibration of your greatest desire is, and then just revel in that and just bring that to mind and think about that and dream about it and be in that vibration. And it could and probably does have nothing to do with the thing that your affirmation is about, or that the thing that you want to do or be or have. So does that make sense? Does that kind of like, are you enjoying the idea of this? Is this resonating with you? Because I absolutely, once I understood this, it was such a massive aha moment for me. Hey, yes, it's key. Energy is key. Energy is everything. Yes, awesome. So take that little one and put it in your pipe and smoke it. Your affirmation pipe. This is the way to go from here. This is where we take affirmations and throw them on their head or throw them out altogether and just sit in the energy of what you desire to be or have or do. So I hope you enjoyed this morning's daily dose of alignment. I am always here to help you get into alignment with your inner being. That's what it's all about. So I've enjoyed playing with you in this space, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.